Okay, so we're back again after a long kind of hiatus here on the tractor. This video is geared towards, I guess, really people that are like me and kind of screw up once in a while. So I was cutting my grass after working on my shop. I had thrown some big pieces of metal outside, and apparently I got them in the grass, and I ran them over with my mower here. Completely destroyed my blades. Like, pieces missing. So this is a video on how to replace the blades on your mower. Now mine are completely shot. They're half broken off, and I'm going to show you that. But so if same procedure, if you want to sharpen your blades, you got to take them off anyway. So if you're going to sharpen yours versus replacing them, this will show you the entire process minus the sharpening part. My middle name is Safety, so always make sure you use a jack stand, especially when it's not even, doing anything, but at least it looks good. I use just a 4-ton floor jack jacked up on that post so I can get underneath this. You will need a 24 millimeter or a 15/16 socket. I'm going with the 1/2-inch Milwaukee here because it's about 90 degrees out and humid, and I'm hot, and I want this to be done. A breaker bar and a socket will work just fine. Okay, so first things first, get it jacked up. If you want to figure out a safety stand, go ahead. I have a lot of faith in my floor jack from Harbor Freight that's built in China here, so I'm just going to risk it and call it a day. Okay, so start wherever you want to start. I already loosened the nuts just to save on time here, but basically you get up underneath here. You got a blade here, a blade there, and a blade there. Okay, now if you look, you got this big nut right, or a big bolt right here. This guy right here is a 24 or a 15/16, same size. Standard is a 15/16. Metric is a 24. When you go to turn this shouldn't turn because the motor is off. Okay, if you do need to hold that, use a rag so you don't cut your hands. Now my blades are so broken and dull, they're not the least bit sharp. If yours are sharp still, take and hold it with this so you don't cut your hand open. Okay, but like I said, mine did not even turn. With the motor being off, it didn't even turn. So basically all you gotta do is just loosen these off. My impact fit in here just barely. I had to kind of lift up on this guy a little bit, but it was okay. You're gonna have, so it is a nut, not a bolt, but this is what you have, a washer and a nut with your stud onto your spindle here. So I'm gonna just put that back on here to where I know I'm not gonna lose it, because knowing myself, I'll probably lose that. Okay, so then what you want to do is come over to here. Again, I've already loosened this to save on time. Same thing here, you got a nut and a washer here. I am doing this left-handed, which is kind of dumb because I am right-handed, but whatever. Okay, so now, so I'll show you guys this kind of thing real quick. Oh, I like to lay these out in the order that they came off, assuming this is straight. I am going to grab the third one off just to show you guys the kind of destruction a guy can do by cutting stuff that is not grass. Also, if you notice on here, there's this little, on all 3 of these, it goes on there. So just make sure you pay attention to that. If you cannot get these off by hand, if yours is really old and rusty, you may need to get a torch on this and heat the piss out of this. Just be careful of the bearing inside of there so don't melt the bearing seal. Okay. So here is how these are supposed to go onto here, okay? If you can tell, mine is all busted here, okay? You see how this is missing a piece? So this one looks like, for the most part, it's there. You see how that is missing a big chunk out of there. You see how this one's all bent to shit. So these blades are fried. They're done, dude. These things are, I absolutely destroyed these with the frickin' that metal going through here. This is supposed to be the cutting edge. That's not going to cut shit. So, yeah, so I'm going to replace the brand new ones because these are just absolutely destroyed. Thankfully, I got the part number, and obviously you can see it says grass side on these. So when you put them back on, put them on right. But this is the destruction of what running over metal will do to your blades. These are not cheap. I'm going to Tractor Supply tonight to pick up a set because my grass needs to get cut. I will say I did just cut my grass with these about maybe a week ago, and it was basically just folding over the grass. It was destroyed, dude. So obviously my deck, I haven't had time to clean it yet. I do preach to make sure you wash these, so I will be cleaning this off really nicely and getting that done. I also did do an oil change on this just a little bit ago. But yeah, so I'm gonna go pick up 3 blades, and by the power of editing, you will see me in about a second start putting new ones in here. So I'll go grab my blades, come back, and we'll get this job done, and then go from there. Alrighty, we're back after about a long time of being locked out of my house. Finally got these. So this here is what you got to get. If you notice the part number on there, and if you notice right here, that little emblem there, that is referring to the S design in here, they call it. These come either with this design, or it looks like a 5-point star or a 4-point star. You need to make sure you get this right. So that's the part numbers compatible. So on your old blades, make sure you check that. So you get the right one. Now these were actually $83 from Tractor Supply. Last that they had, a set of 3 of them. So we do have them. We're gonna go ahead and put these guys on now. So I'm gonna try. It is getting dark out. It also rained out like crazy too. But we'll have to make do here because I want to get this done tonight before it is. Ooh, can I even... This might be a little bit too high for into here. Well, it's got to do. But yeah, so basically, you want to make sure you look at the blades too. Let me open these guys up here really fast. This is a little thicker plastique than what I thought. Jesus Christ here, fellas. There we go, we got them. Also, be very careful. These blades are sharp, so you don't want to handle them and cut your fingers here or anything. So they're also all the exact same size, so no need to worry about having them be different lengths or anything like that. Okay, so now when you got them, get all this bullshit off. Jesus fucking A, man. Okay, so all that shit's off of there. So you got your 3 blades. So grab one. If you notice, I don't even read that really well, but maybe, oh, sorry, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, if you can kind of read, it says grass side. Oh, yeah, well, it says grass side, which means you want, so that's got to be down. So you want this part to be up like so when you put it into here. And then when you align it onto the spindle, I'm going to get you guys in here a little closer here in a second. Let's see if I can do this. I wish I had my... that's not going to work. So I'm going to... Man. Sorry, my tripod is actually too tall. But basically, you got to put this guy on. And you want it to be... There's grooves in here, that S groove, and you want it to be on into there so it seats in there nice, because that's what actually spins this, and not just holds it on. Really hard to do with one hand here. If I had a lift for a tractor, this would be a lot easier. I could get you guys a little bit better of a underneath here, but this will have to do for now. Come on. Again, it's... Oh, come on, man. So basically I need 2 hands for this, but that groove has to go in onto that spindle groove for this to actually work. I just can't do this with one hand here. It is just fighting me every step of the way here, so I need both my hands here to do this. And maybe you guys may want to put like a Loctite on here to hold this nut on better. I'm not going to, but and you want to make sure you find the groove that this is supposed to sit into to where it doesn't come off. There we go. There, so when it's snug like that, it should only rotate a small amount. Let me see if I can get you guys in here a little bit better to show you this. Sorry, this is as high as my jack will go. And this tripod is too tall. But basically, you want to make sure that guy is flush like so. And then you'll have about that much of the stud sticking out. So, what I'm going to do now... Focus. Come on. Well, that's not going to do a whole lot, but... I take my impact, and it's impacted on there. A couple Ooga Doogas, and she'll be fine. Lift up a little bit on the deck, and then just... There we go. That's all you gotta do. And then repeat the procedure for the next one. I'm wondering... Okay, this one I can show you much better. There we go. This will be a much better one to see on now. So, same thing. Make sure that you guys got these guys sitting up. Find the S groove to put her in. Might take you a second here. It is kind of a balancing act, but you'll get her. There we go. And again, take your impact. Tighten it down. And now, as you can see, we got 2 to 3 all done here. I'm going to grab the last blade here. Oh, you bastard. Also, these gloves I wear suck horribly bad. And I did just stab myself with this blade in my chest, so that doesn't feel good either. And everything being all wet is really hindering this a lot, I'll tell you. I really hate rain. I really hate snow. And all that ever happens in Wisconsin is it rains and snows. So I guess whatever. Just kind of ranting and talking now, but again, you want to make sure you got your grass side like so. And everything here is all sopping wet. My pants are all wet now, and I tell you, man, one of those days. Hopefully you are having a good day though, because all this stuff is caked on here pretty bad. I got to get this stuff all off. Holy cow. Look at that stuff come. Oh, wow. PSA, clean your deck off. Make sure stuff's all cleaned off. This definitely is not what you want to have on your deck here. We're just gonna pull some of that nastiness out of here. Jesus. I'm only doing this because the blade was hitting on this stuff, and I don't want that, so. Okay, there we go. Looks like over here is a hole. Wow. That is nasty stuff here, folks. That is nasty. That stuff stinks really bad, too. I have not cleaned this off in a while, and apparently a long while, because this stuff is really sticky and wet in here still. Okay, well, I think we'll be somewhat good enough to get this on. I guess that the blade, from not cutting all these months and stuff like that, it just kind of packed all this grass and stuff in here really bad, because there is so much packed in grass in here. Look at all that stuff, man. That is some nasty, nasty stuff. All right, so now that it spins again, I can get this guy up. Man, there's grass and junk packed all over this, man. I gotta do a way better job cleaning this than I have been, because obviously what I'm doing isn't working very well, so gotta do more than just blow it off. I'll come in here with the scraper and scrape all this debris out of here, and because the blade is hitting all that stuff and not wanting to get on here, so come on. Man, this is really, why don't you want to go on there, man? Come on. There we go. Okay. Now she's on there at least. And then again, take your impact. Okay, now we got her on there just fine. Okay, I'm hoping this turned out for you guys good, because this is all dirt and debris that it came off of this thing that was stuck in there. So yeah, that's pretty nasty. But that is essentially, oh man, the way you change blades on this. Again, I isolated a big puddle of water, so my pants are all kinds of wet, but so now you got it all done like that. Just take your jack and lower it down, and that'll be all you gotta do for this bad boy. So pretty simple. Again, all you need, 24 millimeter or a 15/16 socket, and an impact or wrench, and then a jack to jack this up on. Again, just, you know, jack it up right onto this guy there as high as you can. Probably should use some jack stands or something, but you know, whatever. So hope this helps you out. Hopefully you'll subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.